This is John O'Connor from the Behind the Barricade Podcast. I am here with the lovely singers from Dangerkids. Maybe introduce yourselves.
I'm Andy. I do all the singing and screaming.
Yeah, I'm Tyler. I do the singing and the rapping.
All right. So let's get on there. About maybe a month ago, I read a tweet from Andy over here looking for an HBO Go account. And of course, I was the only one to respond, or maybe there was others, I don't even know. But
You're the cutest.
thank you. Oh, all right. I'm all flustered now. Okay, what did you use my account to watch? And please say Backdoor Sluts 9.
Backdoor Sluts Line and a little bit of Game of Thrones.
Nice.
Mostly, yeah, I guess there's a little bit of Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones? How was that show? I still never seen it.
Oh my God! You have no excuse. You have HBO Go. I mean, you just have it at your fingertips.
Oh no! I got it. I'm the kind of guy that waits till a series is over and then I just
I envy you. I envy you because you can binge watch, start to finish, and just like
You got
a
that
week.
self-control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know. I just hear great things about it. Same with Breaking Bad. I haven't seen one episode.
Breaking Bad is my favorite TV show of all time.
Yeah. I mean, I just got caught up on House of Cards.
Yeah.
You ever see that on Netflix?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my God, fantastic.
Yeah, I watched
heard
the
a lot.
pilot.
Oh,
I watched the pilot. When he's
pilot.
like,
Yeah.
when he's like talking to the camera. Oh man, it's intense. Yeah.
Okay, so on to the actual interview. First time on Warped, guys. All right, you guys are on the tour for a month, and the final show for you is a week from today in Hartford, I believe.
Yeah.
What are you gonna miss most about Warped?
Man, every day, man. It's just like I was telling you earlier, you go to bed around midnight and you wake up at 7 a.m. and you do it all over. But it's really, you get tired, but it's like the payoff and the reward is so great. It's like you don't even think about. You're tired when you wake up, like, oh, okay, get ready, and then you're in Warped Tour and you're surrounded by all these people, and it's just like, I don't know, it's the coolest thing ever. I'm really gonna miss it.
Oh yeah.
You know how Scrooge McDuck jumps into the money and he swims around in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Which Peter Griffin proved otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It's not a liquid substance,
Yes, exactly.
as he says. That is what we do with music every day on this tour. You wake up and you live and breathe it, and we're gonna have to go home and get back to knowing this exists is enough for me. It's enough to get me encouraged enough to do it again and push for it again. But living and breathing music, what we love, is the best. It's the best thing we could have ever had.
Oh yeah, awesome guys, awesome. You guys are out promoting Collapse, which came out almost a year ago in last September, I believe. What's the overall response been?
We didn't really know what to expect. Everything moved pretty quickly. We started this band for fun. We weren't even really going to play shows, and wrote a few songs and released a music video, and then it just kind of really caught us all by surprise. We started getting emails from what would become our management label and stuff. So yeah, it's crazy. It was almost a year ago that it came out, but yeah, I don't know. It's we were slowly building a fan base before the album came out, and we had done 2 tours before the album was ever released. And then we put out the album. We did the tour with We Car, and that was our first tour with the album out, and it was great. People hearing all these songs that we had been holding back for the album. Like Unmade stuff. People were like, I love Unmade, and we didn't know that until we got to go out and talk to the people, and because it's a little bit different. It's slower track, stuff that we didn't release on its own. But I don't know. The reception's been way better than we ever expected.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Anything to add to that?
I agree. I just think that we went into it with no preconceptions. We didn't even know that people were going to hear it. You know what I mean? So when it became a situation of cranking out a song and another song, before we knew we had an album, and the album went out. So you have any type of positive response is awesome, especially with something that we feel is a little bit progressive. Not that we're inventing anything here, but it's I think there's a foot in a.
But you kind of did invent something.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's bands like Linkin Park and stuff who've come before, but I'd like to think that we're doing something that isn't happening that much right now. So, and people loved it, and that's cool. And we thought we were going to receive way more hate than we did. We were really putting on the riot gear, ready, bring on the YouTube comments. But it's been really largely positive, overwhelmingly positive.
Because I mean, it's it's a breath of fresh air in the scene. It's not just the same chug. It's it's something different, and
Right.
that's
I think we put a lot of focus on the emotion and like the message of the song. We spent forever on lyrics, forever, to get it to a point where we feel so satisfied that, I don't know, we're like proud to say it, you know? It's not like that embarrassing first album that a lot of bands have, I think, where they're like, oh, well, I was young and, you know, I was dumb. Like, we're really, really proud of it.
I mean, as corny as it sounds like this is your hybrid theory.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Like,
yeah, thank you. Yes. Yeah, hopefully we can write a Meteora or something. That'd be cool. That is to say, a follow-up great record.
Yeah.
To clarify.
Also, speaking of Linkin Park, they did play that one show out in California, and I saw a few of your photos. You guys met them. How were they overall?
Oh, they were so cool. You know, you hear a lot of different things about different people, like, you know, so and so, you know, they're rude or blah whatever. And, you know, all that stuff aside, we met Mike and then we met Chester, and they were both the nicest people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's really cool because you know, a lot of people, I think, like, you know, a little bit of fame goes to their heads, and I mean, these guys have every reason to be jerks. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
They're a gigantic band, and they took the time, they talked to us. You know, we spent probably like 45 minutes talking to Chester.
I mean, they didn't have to do that.
Just about like random tour stories back when they were in a band. You know what I mean? And it's really cool also, and on a separate level, to hear those stories from Chester, someone who you never picture, you know, touring in a van and grinding it out.
Yeah.
But I mean, they did, and you're like, wow, like you went through the same stuff that we went through, and I mean, look at you now. You know, it's like, I don't know, it's really cool. It's like almost humbling in a way to see how nice and genuine those guys are.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If at any point you wake up and you feel like, oh man, like things are tough, or like, you know, there's a lot of trouble in my life, or I'm hungry, tired, sunburned, whatever, I just think about them and how nice they were, and I'm just like, I got no excuse. Like, I'm a nobody, you know what I mean? And compared to them, like, you know, and if they're out there, nice as can be, I mean, I can too, you know. So it's like it's a good thing. I feel like I took that away from them.
It's like even on their worst day, they seem like the most genuine, yes, people.
Yeah,
but yeah, actually met them 2 years ago in Connecticut. They actually got us signed. It was sort of like this. It was maybe like there's chairs all set up and a table, and I actually brought my acoustic guitar. Got it all signed by them. It was awesome. Like everyone seemed all talkative, you know, happy and shit like that. But except for Mr. Hahn, he was a little conserved. But I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right. So let's see. I've been a fan of you guys since hearing Countdown. I think that was the first song I heard. Yeah. Whatever song you put out first, I heard it. Want to say, and I ended up loving Collapse. For someone who's been living under a rock, how would you describe Dangerkids, even though you already described it?
I think the easiest way we generally describe it is like you know, a modern, you know, heavier Linkin Park.
Yeah.
And I think most people when they hear it, they get the Linkin Park feel because we have the rapping.
Yeah.
And then we knew that when we started out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a cool hybrid of, you know, we said metal. I don't like labels really. I don't really care.
Yeah, it's a little reductive, but I mean, it really is a fresh take on, you know, a modern approach to early Linkin Park sound, and even more so with the new songs we've been writing, it's becoming like, I don't even know, something really, really genuinely cool and unique, and very much like a development of Dangerkids. So like I'm excited in all accounts to see what happens and what people think. I love when people are like, you know, you kind of sound like, and sometimes it surprise me with what they say, but I'm like, yeah, I guess, yeah, totally.
I mean, I got a little.
I don't take it wrong at all. You know, I invite it. There's no great way to compare. You know,
some people are like hesitant, like, you guys kind of like, don't hate me for this. You guys kind of sound like Linkin Park, and we're like, yeah, we know. Like,
that's cool. That was the
say
point.
That. Yeah, you can say that.
We're influenced by them, yes.
Yeah. I mean, we say their name in a song, you know, for that purpose. It'd be totally stupid if we were like, who's Linkin Park?
Yeah. Should really screw with people. Yeah. Linkin Park sounds like us, right? What? So, anyways, you guys have been touring with the likes of We Came as Romans, Devil Wears Prada, Sleeping with Sirens, and had opening spots on all these tours. Are we close to seeing a Dangerkids headlining tour?
We've talked about it a little bit. It's something really new to us, so we don't know yet. We've talked about a headliner a little bit here and there, nothing too serious yet, but we're still really new, so we're a little hesitant to do that, but at the same time, I think it would be a lot of fun, and I don't really know.
Yeah, we're curious. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we. It's on the table right now whether we were trying to pull the trigger on that or maybe just like another support option or what. But I think it is something that we will see, sooner rather than later, probably. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what were like the
Reservations about it?
No, more like the capacity of people coming out to see you on Warped already.
A lot of people. That's just insanely surprising.
We've had. I mean, I don't want to put a number on it because it's different every day, but like several hundred people watching us. Where I think our expectations going into Warped was, hopefully we play for like 50 people a day, and like first day we were like, okay, that's not the case. It's going to be way bigger than that.
And in some cases, just absurd. And most days we sign for probably like 2 hours. I mean, there's just a line, and that's new to us as well. And I don't think maybe that's the Warped culture too. And not something, we might not see something like that somewhere else we go, at least not for a while. But that, man, such a surprise. Like, just awesome. Just the best thing that we could have done, really, is be on this tour.
It's really flattering to, every day we play a show, and we're doing exactly what we want to do. We're having a ton of fun. And, every day we're like, we're going to hang out on a merch table, we're going to sign autographs, take pictures with every single one of you till you leave. And, and it's just been, like we said, over 2 hours almost every single day. And it's really cool that people will wait that long to talk to us. It's really, really flattering. I don't know. Like, we've had days where there was like a storm coming through, and the people in our line helped us hold down our tent from being blown away.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. It's
literally like a sandstorm, which I've never even been in a sandstorm.
It was kind of scary.
When you're sunburned and there's like sand just hitting you in the face, and like the fans are just holding it down, like, this is New Mexico, like get used to it. Like, I'm glad they were there to keep me calm. That was scary. And then same thing, we play in pouring rain. No one cares. They stay. If anything, it adds to the show. And like, that is when I think we realize, like, man, maybe some of these people aren't here like by sheer luck. Like maybe some of them are legit, and especially when you start hearing the crowd sing, that's new to us.
Oh, God,
they just
it's never happened. Different. We've had some shows where we've played, several times in the same city, and obviously, it gets a little bigger each time. More and more people come to see you, and they know your songs. And we've had some good shows where a few people sang along, and on Warped Tour, it's been like almost our whole crowd every day singing along, and that's completely new to us. And it's
definitely mind blowing.
Oh my God, yeah. There's that multiple times like we'll be playing and I'll look at Todd just like, holy crap, this is real life right now. Like, this is amazing. Like,
this is happening.
Yeah.
All right, so last question. You guys been touring quite a bit this last year in support for Collapse, and I do a podcast which is about concerts, bands, and also like to give advice to upcoming bands. So any advice to people that are maybe hesitant about going on the road, or maybe thinking about playing Warped Tour next year or something?
If you're hesitant about going on the road, I think you should try it if you're given the opportunity. I think you'll find out pretty soon into your first tour if it's for you or not. It's not the easiest thing, but I mean, it depends on the person, the personality. Like, touring can be rough, it can be tiring, it can be exhausting, but we love playing music so much, and there's literally nothing else I'd rather do. It's like, I don't know, it's easy. It's easy for me because I love it so much.
Yeah, I agree. You find out very quickly if you love playing music or you just like, music, or maybe you like listening or whatever. I mean, it's like boot camp, but it's like boot camp. I don't know. Like, what else is awesome? It's like video game boot camp. Wake up at 7 a.m., gotta play video games. You're like, I guess I gotta play video games.
All right. Click.
That's how it feels. It feels like that. It feels like waking up and doing what you love. And when you're tired, you're not tired enough to stop. It's cool. I would do it in a heartbeat. I hope we get asked to do it again.
Maybe the whole tour next year.
Maybe
main stage.
Love to.
Hey, why not? That would be great.
Warped has been so much more fun than I even expected, and I would love to do it again.
Obviously, it depends on how Meteora comes out.
That's right. We'll see. We'll wait and see.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for doing this for me. All right, debut album Collapse out now. We are at Dangerkids.com and at We Are Dangerkids on Twitter. Follow them. I guess download their music. Pay for it, not illegally, unless you don't have the funds, but whatever they want. So
you can listen to it all on YouTube for free if you want to check it out. So.
That is true. The whole album is on YouTube. So, all right, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you very much.